How long do you think it takes to generate a high-quality, 2-minute music track? Let me show you a live demo right now. First, we need a prompt generator to help us create the corresponding prompts. I'm going to input the requirements for this prompt. We want American country music, something with a vibe similar to the song Country Roads, Take Me Home. Okay, let's generate it. Now we have 3 sets of prompts. The first 2 parts are identical, describing the overall music style. We just need to paste this prompt into the workflow. Note that the top part is the music description, and the bottom part is the corresponding lyrics. Currently, we have the duration set to 120 seconds. All right, let's run it. Pay attention here. I haven't sped up the video at all during this entire process. Okay, it's done. That took us about 22 seconds. Let's listen to the result.
That old dusty truck on a gravel road, 17 years old with a heavy load. She wore a yellow dress in the summer heat, the radio playing, tapping your bare feet. We didn't know where the time would go, just watching the river flow.
Take a look. The generation quality of the entire song is extremely high. And how long did it take us? About half a minute. This is the magical model I want to introduce to you today, called A-Step 1.5. We're actually not strangers to this model. We've touched on version 1.0 before, but the results from 1.0 weren't that great. However, version 1.5 produces results that rival Suno. I've also built this workflow on Running Hub. You can visit the platform to access it. In the ComfyUI field, Running Hub is a fantastic online workspace because as soon as new models or extensions appear, they follow up immediately. You can register for Running Hub using the invitation link in my video description, which will get you 1,000 free credits. Plus, you get 100 gifted credits every day you log in, so you can try out your own workflows. This model has a lot of innovative points. First is the extremely low hardware threshold. It is very accessible. Even if you only have an older graphics card, like an RTX 3060 with only 4 GB of VRAM, this model can run. And as we just verified, the generation speed is astonishing. The reason for this is that A-Step 1.5 uses a special distillation technology called DMD2. Additionally, unlike Suno's Gacha or card drawing mode, A-Step provides many professional production tools that might not sound very intuitive, so let me demonstrate. Let's look at the first tool. If you want to generate personalized audio, you can fine-tune a LoRa locally. For example, we have a LoRa here that creates a Chinese New Year style. Let's have a listen. The second tool is called the cover function. If you have an original audio file, you can use A-Step to generate a cover version of that song. Let's listen to the original version first. Okay, now let's listen to the cover version.
I'm on a ride, you're toxic, I'm slipping under with a taste of a poison paradise. I'm addicted to you, don't you know that you're toxic?
Next, let's start with the third tool called repainting. It's a bit like what we call in-painting or local repainting in image models. For instance, say we have a segment of audio.
Under neon lights, they flicker and fade. Lost in the hum of this restless parade.
Now, we use the repainting function to modify part of the lyrics. First, we select the sound segment we want to change, and then execute repainting.
Underneath the street lamps, we wander astray, drowned in the beat of the endless day.
Okay, look at this. We've now changed neon lights to street lamp, and the audio itself has changed to match. Furthermore, this is a multilingual model. It supports over 50 languages, including Mandarin and Cantonese. Currently, ComfyUI officially supports this model. If you want to use it, just update ComfyUI to the latest version. You can check out the official ComfyUI blog, which has some examples. You can also download the corresponding workflows and models right there. Another method is, once you've updated ComfyUI, You can find the corresponding workflow inside your templates folder. Now, let's briefly talk about downloading the models. Currently, ComfyUI offers two types. The first is what we call All-Zan In-Zan 1, which is a single checkpoint model containing the main model, VAE, and text encoder. The second form is the split files version. First, you have the main model. What we are seeing now is the VSAN Turbo model. Then, for the text encoder, they provide multiple options. These three models are actually the same type, just with different parameter sizes, 0.6b, 1.7b, and 4b. Below that is the VAE, which only has one version. Just download that one. Let's take a look at the workflow. This is the one provided officially. The structure is very simple, following a standard D model workflow. First, let's look at the split file setup. Here we need to load three models. First is the main model. Second is a dual clip loader. Here we are using the 0.6b and 1.7b versions. And below that is our VAE. Since we are generating sound, we need to set the duration. Right now, it is 120 seconds. We suggest you keep the generation duration between 90 and 120 seconds for the best results. Next is the prompt section. For the prompt, we first need to set the song description, basically what style the song is. Below that are the corresponding lyrics. Most settings here can remain default, but there is one thing to pay attention to, the language setting. You really should select the corresponding language. Below that is the sampling section. We set the model shift value to 3.0. Then we execute a KS sampler here. We used 8 steps directly with a CFG of 1.0 because this is a turbo model. We use the Euler sampler and the simple scheduler to get the final result. That's this workflow. There is also the all-in-one mode workflow. It's very similar to the previous one, except it uses a load checkpoint node to load the AIO model we mentioned earlier. It comes with the model, clip, and VIE built in, so the whole workflow is simplified. However, for my demonstration, I'll stick to the split version. With these in place, you need a prompt generator. This makes it very convenient to generate the corresponding prompts. According to the A-Step official documentation and community discussions, the rules for writing prompts are relatively flexible, but following a certain structure can significantly improve generation quality. First, you need to understand that the prompt has two parts. One is the musical style description, and the second is the lyric content. When describing the music, you must include these 5 dimensions: genre, instrument, mood, tempo, and vocal style. There are 2 writing formats, tag style and narrative style. Below that is the lyric structure. Generally, it should follow special tags like verse, chorus, bridge, intro, and outro to organize a complete song. Also, note that during A-Step's training, its understanding of professional music terminology was reinforced. Overall, A-Step acts more like a professional musician. To help you use this model and generate prompts better, I'm providing a prompt engineering project. This comes in both English and Chinese versions. The model I'm currently using is Gemini 3 Pro. You need to start a new chat, and in the system instructions section, add the prompt engineering text I provided. Then, you just need to specify a topic, and it will help you generate the corresponding prompts. For example, I now want it to generate a Chinese-style song describing the bustling scene of an ancient street market, conforming to Chinese aesthetics. Let's run it. You will get 3 prompt sections. The first 2 are the same. The first uses tag-style music description, and the second uses narrative-style description. We recommend using the tag format. Then there are the lyrics. Let's test it out. We'll paste the music description first, then the lyrics, and listen to the result.
青石畔的晚风轻悄，谁下酒旗在风中招摇？塘河田野却香飘，桥头男人且听小浪吹箫。
Okay, let's test one more. This time my prompt is very specific. I want to generate a Japanese song with a style very similar to Shinji Tanimura's Subaru, Star. It helped us generate the corresponding prompts and lyrics. Let's try it. After pasting the music description and lyrics, let's generate it.
北風が吹く道を北風が吹く道を 一人きり歩いてく振り返ることもなく振り返ることもなく
Listen to that. The overall effect is quite good. So the A-Step 1.5 model is absolutely a god tier model. You should definitely go and try it out yourself. That's all for today. Follow me to become someone who understands AI.